Spirit Man. I love you with all of my heart. This is video 35. These insights that I am relating to you are direct extractions from my book Presence. I would like for you to go to criticalmass2020.com, click on the site there, and purchase a copy of the book. This book will assist you with many areas of your life. It's called Presence. Yesterday I made a mistake on video 34. I said it was $19.95. It's $9.95. Order the book, and I will appreciate it to the fullest. And today's particular insight from Presence is called Impatience. And I am reading these to you with a musical background that's kind of called Spirit Talk with Spirit Man. But these are, as I said, direct extractions from the book Presence. Impatience. In a microwave society of instant gratification, having it now is the norm and also the standard. Sometimes we tend to forget that we are a part of nature and fully immersed in the natural scheme of things. Our desire for instant gratification creates stresses of the highest magnitude when we can't have it now. Pushing to have it now takes us out of the creative mindset and places us in the competitive mindset, which is our guarantee of opposition. I would be the last one to say that miracles are not possible and all hope is lost. I am most optimistic. I imagine that some might refer to me as a dreamer. However, I prefer the term visionary. No matter how instant a result appears to be, there is always a sequential, a systematic, and a linear progression. The fact that we have instant gratification serves as energy in a creative sort of way to cause things to happen. Undisciplined dissipation of creative energy prevents any connection with our desired or required result. In nature, despite how fast things take place, such as the speed of the planet through the solar system, which is 60,000 miles per hour, there are still some mandatory requirements for the slow, methodical, developmental growth process. Anything of depth, anything of quality, anything of character, anything of beauty requires time or a developmental sequence. As spirit-formed beings, we do have the ability to accelerate sequences and minimize time requirements in certain areas. Along with this ability is the necessity for a virtuosity of sorts, or a highly developed skill in this particular area of creation/causation. The growth of our offsprings requires time. The development of certain skills requires time. Reaping and sowing in the agricultural sense requires time. Time is, of course, relative, and its validity largely depends upon what you are doing at the moment. If you are experiencing impatience and have to wait at a traffic light for 30 seconds, it seems like forever. It seems like a lifetime. However, if you were at the airport in the departure area, saying goodbye to someone that you loved, and you had only 30 seconds, it would be far too brief, far too fleeting. When we become truly involved in whatever it is that we desire or require, time begins to slowly dissipate and become non-existent. I had an Uncle Abel Campbell, and prior to his passing, I would call him practically every day, and during our conversations, he would always manage to say to me, whatever you do, Ben, you have to get into it. I thought that this was just another one of Uncle Abe's enigmatic cliches. However, as time passed on, as so did he, the statement began to take on more and more significance as I became more developmentally involved in my own consciousness expansion process. The motivation for patience in this case is for you to get into it. And in doing so, your passions, your callings, your skills, your interests, your art forms will begin to appear. It will happen sequentially. It will happen deliberately and with overtones that will definitely cause you to feel or believe that this desired result seems to have appeared instantly. Presence is all that there is. Everything that exists is in this present moment and is in fact instant. So it is okay to want it now, because wanting it now is the bridge that crosses the threshold from spirit into form. Presence is causation and creation now. I hope that you were able to receive information. I've written these insights in a way that you will be able to extrapolate information from between the lines and also in the spaces, or on the lines, or between the spaces, a lot like music. I am interested in sharing light and love and beauty, fulfillment with you. If you have situations that you tend to refer to them as problematic or formidable, if you will, you may write to me at spiritman222@yahoo.com. It will be my pleasure to create thought forms for you, to share information with you, how to interrupt negative energy patterns that cause you to perceive that you are in a stagnation from which you are unable to break free. These are all perceptions. And everything, every malady in your life, every unpleasant condition, every illness, everything that you refer to or reflect on as not good is simply a restriction or a constriction of energy. And to open up is not as difficult a process as you might initially choose to believe. And sometimes just a little information can just open things up. I'll just give you a little story before the end of this video. I was taking flute lessons from the #1 flautist in the Atlanta Chamber Orchestra at one time. And in playing the flute, I was not able to have a clear tone. And she sat me down one day and she said, "I don't want you to blow. I want you to push." And just that one sentence, "I don't want you to blow, I want you to push," made all of that whisper and that escaping air that was passing by the mouthpiece and not going into the instrument, it made it disappear just by having a little bit of information. So that's what I will provide you with, a little bit of information, and I promise you this little bit of information will make a difference in your life. This is Spirit Man. This is Spirit Talk. These are direct extractions from the book Presence. Buy it. I love you with all of my heart.